What is up, my butter biscuit? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about somebody new. Actually, I did not know who this person was up until this week. Well, actually, you know what? I did hear of her before because I believe she did a collection with Too Faced, and that palette was actually in my anti-haul. We're going to be talking about Mariale and HeyParis. So this one right here, y'all, I kind of need your guys' help on because I'm tripped out by this. So I'm going to obviously go into the details of this story. However, Mariale like stole a full story time from Paris, and this is like got me tripped out, y'all. I've watched people's story times before, but like now it has me questioning, have I been watching their real story times or did they just steal this story from somebody else? Because this tripped me out when I had first read it. I was like, this is weird. I was like, who steals a full story time from somebody else? It's kind of like if I share my experience with something and then somebody comes along and takes that story and then redoes it. Like, what's the purpose of that? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're a movie creator who is telling somebody's story that they wrote. You know what I mean? It's like you both are YouTubers and you're stealing somebody's story time. It was just really weird to me, and it really has me tripped out now. And now I'm gonna be like looking at people's story times and being skeptical of like, is this real? Is this fake? Did you steal this from somebody else? Is it even your experience? You know what I mean? The whole thing was just a big trip to me. But Mariale came out and made a video about it, and so did Paris. So I'm gonna insert some clips inside there so that you guys can see for context. And then as well, I'll go ahead and read the DMs between them too. This one to me, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I don't know, am I the only one that's like that? Because when I had first heard about this story, I was like, wait, people take other people's story times? I don't know, it's just a trip to me. But you guys can let me know about that because I feel like this is my first time ever hearing that. I do feel like people, when they do a story time, it's a little bit like over exaggerated, obviously, just to build it up, just for, you know, the video. I totally get that. But taking somebody else's full story, it's just weird to me. I don't know. Anyways, before we get into this video as well too, I did realize in my last video, as well as when I went live, a lot of people always ask me about my lashes. They always ask if I get a perm. I don't get a perm. I use the Tweezer Man eyelash curler, which is like 12 bucks, and I always preach about Namies, y'all know, because I get a discount there. I believe you get like 30% off, but at Ulta, they do sell at Ulta, and you could get a coupon on that and get some money off of that as well too. It's a Tweezer Man eyelash curler, and I'm either using the Lily Lashes mascara or the Hank and Henry Clout mascara, which those both are absolutely amazing. The Lily Lashes one came in my BoxyCharm like, I don't know, a couple months ago or something, and I've really liked it, but it is more like full and more dramatic, and it does get a little bit clumpy because it's like super dramatic, as to where the Hank and Henry mascara is like if you like your lashes separated and volumized and like really to hold a curl because it's lightweight. That's why I really love that one. But the Lily Lashes one, actually I have the Lily Lashes on right now, but literally, y'all, just one coat, like just one coat, because I'm like, it just gets too like thick for me, and it gets a little bit too like spider to me, you know what I'm saying? Spider leg to me. So anyways, I just want to let you guys know about that because I realized in my last video there was a lot of comments about that, and I was like, oh wow. But no, yeah, I don't perm my lashes. It's literally just the Tweezer Man eyelash curler. It is bomb. But you know what, probably why mine hold up so well is because literally I curl each one for 1 minute. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I literally look at the clock, I'm like 1 minute, 1 minute, and I feel like it holds all day. So anyways, I just wanted to answer that for everybody. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. If y'all are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up because I would really appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so starting this off, because you know what's really crazy is she's actually really popular, and I had just never heard of her before that Too Faced collab. I didn't really even know who she was then because I didn't look into it. I was just scrolling through Trend Mood's page, and I had saw on their collaboration with Too Faced and Mariale, and I had put that inside of my anti-haul, but I never like looked to see who she was. So she actually has 13.4 million subscribers on her main channel, and she does have a second channel that I believe has just over 2 million subscribers. So she's very well known. And HeyParis actually created this story time of when she was at Sephora and somebody had their wedding makeup ruined, right? So it was her full story time, and it was actually posted 3 years ago. And Mariale decided that she would go and recreate the story time, but literally word for word. And this is where things got like a little bit shady, is because her name is Paris and this is her story time, and within her video she named herself London. So when you had first seen it, you're like, okay, this is a little bit weird. Like, she's stealing her story time, but then you're literally gonna go and change the name from London to Paris. Like, why not just use her name so that way you're giving her credit fully? Well, it had basically came out that she didn't credit her within the video, and I actually saw the video before she took it down, because I was like, wait, hold up, I'm gonna see about this. And she didn't mention her within the video, but she did have her linked down in the description box. And this is where everyone was like, okay, this is just really a trip, and it's just kind of like you're teasing Paris. Paris actually came forward and she did make a video about it. I'll go ahead and play a little clip right here so that you guys can see it for yourself.
I'm irritated. I really am. So I got a bunch of DMs and a bunch of tweets from my subscribers telling me about this person. Outside of today, I've never heard of this person, never seen their face, never seen their video, never heard their name. I've never met someone named Marlene in my life. I don't know who this person is whatsoever from anywhere. Let's just get that clear. Because apparently some people thought that this was a collaboration of ours. Not a collaboration. She never reached out to me. We never had a conversation. She never emailed me, never DM'd me. She's not even following me on Instagram, Twitter, not subscribed to my YouTube. I don't know this person from anywhere. But for some reason, this person felt comfortable to literally steal my content, monetize it, and make revenue, make money from my story and my experience. I'm very confused. This is a video I recorded 3 years ago about my experience working at Sephora. I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched it before. It's me basically telling you guys about the time that one of my coworkers ruined a person's wedding, okay? This was uploaded 4 hours ago from the time that I'm recording this video. 4 hours ago. Same title. But not only is it the same title, it's the same story. Like, to a T. Like, word for word. Like, embezzlement. And you guys know that this is not my content on my channel. I don't sit down and stir the pot and call people out and talk about YouTubers point blank period. I don't do that. But I had a decision to make, and I was like, my decision is to stand up for myself because I don't think this is right. Like, this is not right. So when the subscriber sent me this video, at first I was like, whatever. But then I got some time on my hands and I was like, let me watch this. And I was flabbergasted. First of all, my name is Paris, right? And then she came through and said,
so today my name is gonna be London and I work at Sephora.
I don't know about you guys, but that feels borderline taunting to me.
So as you guys can see from right there, she's very irritated about this because y'all, I say this time and time again, like to me, y'all know crediting somebody else is just so important because it helps somebody out. And I feel like, and this is just my honest opinion, this is why I just don't have a lot of friends within this industry at all. I feel like a lot of people just use each other and they don't like giving credit back. I feel like James Charles has a lot of issues about this. He'll take a lot of people's work, or he'll like, you know, take inspiration from them but not credit them because in his mind, he's so egotistical, you know what I'm saying, to where he's probably like, I have 20 million subscribers. What am I going to help you out for? I'm not getting paid for it, you know? A lot of people have this mentality because they start running with the dollar sign of, hey, for a sponsored video, I charge $250,000. Why am I going to credit this person and give them a free shout out? When it's like, y'all, if you get credit or if you get inspiration from somebody else, say it, you know? And I just do want to say that Mariale did put it inside of her description box. However, putting it in the description box and, you know, actually saying it within the video are two totally different things. I feel like if you're filming a video about it, then say it within the video. Say, this is not my story time. I just wanted to retell it because I thought that I can tell it funnier, or I thought that I could tell it in a different spin. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can change it up and still give credit. And this whole thing to me, though, is just really weird because I don't know about people taking people's story times and retelling them. Like, to me, that is so strange. I genuinely still just don't understand. Like, is Mariale's channel, like, is this how she is? Like, she just takes everyone's story times and just retells them? It's just really strange to me, you guys. And maybe that's just me not being like educated on like different forms of YouTubers, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm just stuck to my own little box of YouTubers that I watch, and this is just so strange to me. I'm just like, who does that? But anyways, moving forward here, so Mariale did make a video to her because she's basically saying that Paris lied about a lot of things and is kind of like blowing the situation up to be bigger than what it really is. So this is a clip from within her video, and this is where she had sent a DM to Paris before creating the video, because she's like, you know what, I didn't want to make a video about this. I didn't want it to get as dramatic as it's turning out to be. But of course, Paris did make a video about it, and I say rightfully so. I feel like, you know what, if somebody takes your story time or your work or anything like that, call them out on it, because that is just not okay. It's not cool for these big YouTubers to continuously take from littler people and then profit off of it. It's just not cool, you know? So anyways, this is what she had said to Paris before she made her video. She said, "Hey girl, I've been getting some messages about my video today and I wanted to apologize. I never meant any insult to you at all, and looking back, I definitely should have asked your permission to retell the story. I want you to know full credit to you was given, and I linked your channel and video since the video was initially posted. I also had text on the screen calling people out to check out the description linking to your story for the full details. I'll attach a screenshot. Anyways, that is no excuse, and it was definitely a mistake on my part. I'm sorry. The video is private now." So she ended up turning it private, and you know what my initial reaction was is like, you should just give her that AdSense money to that and just literally send her a check, Venmo her, PayPal her, something like that, because I think that that's only right. You know what I'm saying? You literally took her whole story, and what is she getting out of it? You didn't even ask permission to retell that story, which to me, I consider that to be a little bit rude, you know? It just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense all around. Sorry if I say that like 50 times. It's just strange to me, like, who takes somebody else's story time? It's just weird. But anyways, moving on right here. So she actually linked right here, or not linked, she posted a screenshot of her description box saying that she did credit Paris, because Paris is like, she never credited me, she never shouted me out. And I do want to say, from what I saw, and I feel like I saw it right away, Paris was actually credited in the description box. I didn't see that it was unedited and then edited. Like, no, from when I had originally looked at it, she did credit Paris within there. But like I said, who really checks out the description box all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm just kind of like, no, say it within the video. That means so much more. Acknowledge the person that you're, you know, taking their work from, you know? Anyways, so moving forward right here, this is where she actually like continued on the conversation, because she had saw that Paris made a video and Paris was just not responding to her whatsoever. She just did not want to have it. So she actually tagged her in a post on Instagram. This is actually, if you zoom in right here, you can see that this is from Paris's Instagram story. And she said, since at Mariale wants to lie and say I'm deleting her comments, because she had posted a comment on Paris's video and then apparently it got hidden somewhere, I have more to say, and this time I'm not holding my tongue. Stop trying to play victim. Stop trying to paint me out to be a bully or like I'm here for the drama. You're literally, and I can't see the rest, it was cut off. And I did go to her page, however, I didn't see it. So Mariale had saw that post because she obviously tagged her. So she DM'd her back to that and said, "This is crazy. Can we please just talk about this like adults?" And once again, you guys can see from right here, Paris did leave her on red. So it shows a scene right there. So this whole thing to me, honestly, in my personal opinion, I do feel like it could have been handled off of camera, but at the same time too, though, I feel like now is your time to obviously show Mariale is kind of like stealing your, you know, your story and not crediting you within the video. Yes, and yes, I do totally understand. She credited her in the description box. Just to me, acknowledging it on camera means so much more, because more people are actually listening to it or watching it rather than looking at the description box, you know? So, moving on right here. So this is the actual comment. She posted the comment that is now deleted from Paris's video. And this is where she was like, okay, no, I'm going to make a video in return because my comment is now deleted. So what's going on here? But Paris had came forward and said, no, I did not delete the comment. I don't know what happened to it. So this is from Mariale. She says, "Hey Paris, once again, I'm so sorry this happened. And I never did this video maliciously. I always gave you credit. I think you're an incredible creator and would never mean to insult you or your work. I definitely should have asked your permission, and I realized that was a mistake. I never tried to pass the story as mine. I always gave credit on the actual video and also in the description from the minute it was posted. There's a call out on my video to go read the description. Why would that be there if I wasn't planning on giving you credit?" Which I did watch the video and that was in there as well too. And in Mariale's video, she did repost that within her new video talking about the situation, which it definitely did say, you know, check out the description box, you know what I mean, for the full story. So anyways, if I wasn't planning on giving you credit, I also reached out to you last night and apologized immediately for my mistake. I know you saw it and left it on scene, so I know you're angry. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. All I can do is apologize and learn from this mistake. I hoped to handle this situation, or handle like, why am I adding a word in there? It does not say situation. I hope to handle like adults and not with YouTube drama. I don't want to drag this out. I made a mistake, own up to it, and will make sure to never repeat it. Once again, I'm sorry. So y'all know me. I always take everything for face value, and this is just me. Like, if I get a message like that, then I would accept it. That's just me, but obviously everyone's different and you don't need to accept an apology if you don't want to. So I feel like Paris had every right to make a video about this and continue it on if she wants to continue it on, because obviously when you're a smaller creator, and I believe Paris has like 775,000 subscribers, and Mariale with both of her channels put together have like over 15 million subscribers, it's just like such a defeating feeling, you know, when a big creator takes your stuff and it's like, y'all, if she would have just mentioned me within the video, that would have helped me me in my career so much. But a lot of people don't do that. So I think that Mariale messed up because she should have mentioned it within her video, but maybe she like low-key felt a little bit dumb to mention it within her video that, hey, I'm telling somebody else's story. This is not my experience. You know what I mean? But I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and play this little clip right here from Mariale's video because this is where she's kind of like reacting to Paris's video. I just took a little screen record of it so that way you guys can check it out for context.
So today my name is gonna be London, and I work at Sephora.
I don't know about you guys, but that feels borderline taunting to me, as if it's like, you know who you are, you know this is your story, but I'm not gonna credit you because I don't have to.
That to me is crazy that she would even think that. That's just looking at everything in such a malicious way. I named the character London because I fully knew it was Paris's story and I was giving Paris credit. It wasn't taunting at all. It was, yes, this is Paris's story. Go check it out. Her channel's amazing. Go.
But now you guys might be saying, well, I clicked on the video and she credited you, so what are you talking about? Well, not only did my subscribers see that I wasn't credited until she got called out, I saw it for myself.
This is literally impossible. When she's saying she saw for herself, it's absolutely impossible. I could even see it in her face. When she says, I saw for myself, it's like her face changes. You can see the live face coming. And I don't feel like she's doing it on purpose. I don't feel like she's lying on purpose. I feel like she's just saying it to give her subscribers validity. But the fact is that nobody could have seen that because it never happened. The minute that video was published, it gave her credit.
I was not credited until maybe 15 minutes after I refreshed the page.
That's just false.
All right, and here is another screenshot right here from the video, and this is where Paris had wrote back to Mariale, and she said, no, you gave me credit after you got called out, miss me with the BS. And this is what Mariale said in return. This is not true. I always gave credit. There's even text on screen asking people to read the description box for complete details on the story. She said, girl, bye. There was no credit initially. And I do want to say, honestly, like I said, I felt like, look, this is like 2 days old, maybe even 3 days at this point, and I know I'm making this video late, but I clicked on the video immediately and I had looked over there and there was credit on there when I had saw it, but maybe she did add it after. But then also as well too, keep in mind within Mariale's video, she did have in there to check the description box for more details on the story. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, why would she have that in there? It doesn't kind of really make sense, but honestly, it's not like I saw the video immediately because I literally did not know who Mariale was before this. So it's not like I'm subscribed to her channel to have seen her description box right away. But I will say when I had saw the video, it was there. She did credit her right away, and that was in the video saying check the description box. So who really knows at this point? Anyway, so then here goes Mariale. Is there a screenshot of this going around or something? It's really concerning and don't even know where this is coming from since it's completely false. I always gave credit. And if you watch Mariale's video, she does say within their video, like, it's always been mentioned in the description box. It's just completely not true that she did get credit. Overall though, like I said for the like 18th time within this video, it's just weird that she stole the whole story time. So I don't know, y'all. This one to me is just a trip because I feel like Mariale should have never even retold the story. And if you're gonna tell somebody else's story, you should really ask for permission. I feel like you're taking somebody else's experience and you're saying it as if it happened to you, and that's just completely not the case. And I feel like this is where people are just obviously trying really hard to reach for some content. Like maybe she was having like a creator block and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna retell this story today because I need to upload a video. And it's like, that's just weird to me. But anyway, somebody else had the same idea as me, and I was looking at her comments, and I just want to throw this in there because I thought this was actually like low-key shady. So this person had wrote, okay, but are you going to pay her back the money you made off of her content or no? And Mariale had wrote back, yes, I already DM'd her so I can Venmo her the $32 I made. And I'm just, okay, I'm just saying this as obviously being a creator. I know like how, like, you know, a general idea of how much people make. I would like to see the proof of this, only making $32. Like, low-key, I feel like that's, like, being shady or, like, petty, because I really doubt that she only made $32 on that. I just find it very hard to believe because she is a bigger channel, so that means that she gets paid more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, y'all, my videos, and look, I barely get any views, y'all know this, and I make more than $32 a video, even with it being up for just 1 day. So look, I'm not trying to call her a liar, but I just find it really, really hard to believe is all I'm saying, that you only made $32 off of that. I don't know. I feel like it's being really, really petty towards Paris. And it's just kind of like, I would like to see the proof. I would like to see the screenshot of this where you're really only making $32. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, y'all, that is the full story right there. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys feel like Paris is in the wrong? Do you feel like she's blowing this up for more views, for more attention? Do you feel like Mariale is just kind of like a little bit kooky because who tells somebody's story? It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just really weird to me. But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.